Alright, whenever you're ready.
Alright, I'll introduce it just real quick. Guys, I'm Will. This is my final law project. I'm doing a TED Talk talking about literature and competition. Competition is everywhere. Everyone has a competitive edge. You either have it in the classroom, the athletic field, or within your family. On the athletic field, you want to push your teammates and push yourself as far as they possibly can go, become a better team. And you want to fight to get the win. In the classroom, you receive a B. I'm sure that's an okay grade. The person next to you receives an A. You're mad. You want to be the better student. And then in the family, you want to be the favorite sibling. You want to be the better brother or better sister. I read a novel, The Natural, by Bernard Allard. He talks about Roy Hobbs and how he started from nothing and became a very good baseball player and pushed himself and pushed his teammates to almost win a pennant. Then I also read Win Forever about Pete Carroll, a football coach for the Seattle Seahawks, and his mentality of pushing his team to become the best team in the NFL. And then I read about Derek Jeter, who plays for the New York Yankees, just retired a few years ago, and how he was nothing and then he became one of the greatest baseball players to ever play the game. These three books all have the same mentality and the same mindset and the same purpose. Competition you're born with. You're born with a competitive edge. You don't earn it over time. You don't learn it when you're 16 or 18. You're born with it. There's a quote from Pete Carroll stating, Pete Carroll pushed himself through Little League Pop Warner football. He wanted to become the best football player that he possibly could be, and then eventually becoming a great head football coach. And there's another quote from Derek Jeter stating, Derek Jeter was forever carrying a baseball mitt, always looking for a game to play. He wanted to push himself at a very young age to push his teammates to become victorious and make the most competitive edge out of he possibly could. I had the same mindset. I, too, played as many sports as I possibly could at a very young age to become one of the most competitive people I possibly could be. I played football, basketball, lacrosse, tennis, swimming, golf. I wanted to push myself to the max of competitiveness. I get this competitive edge from my family. My grandfather, at his peak of his career, in his squash career, took down the United States' #1 ranked player. My mother, she played Division III basketball at Denison University. She was very good there as well. And then my father, he was a 4-time varsity letter winner in baseball here at Country Day, and then also won a state championship in football. And so I wanted to challenge myself to pick only 2 sports to really bring out like my peak in my career. And so I chose football and lacrosse. Those 2 sports are very different but have the same end-all goal, and that is to win. My parents never really told me no when it came to athletics. The only thing they told me or wanted me to do more was to go and focus on reading or studying other classes. And with this, I was always the kid who would go outside and want to play basketball or throw the football around. And because I knew I was never as competitive in the classroom as they wanted me to be. In this video here, David Freeze lit up the bat. You can see it in his eyes. You know something's good about to happen. Watch the fans. They know. They're intense. They're going crazy. Watch the ball fly. The whole team knows that something crazy is about to happen. David Freeze knows that something's good about to happen. He didn't fall under pressure. His competitive edge pushes himself over and makes the limit. Pushes himself farther to change the World Series ending, to make the Cardinals victorious. He knows from the day he was born that something good was going to happen. This baseball here has 216 single stitches and 108 double stitches on it. Authors love these. They don't love it because it's a round ball. They love it because they can make that ball do whatever it wants to do. It can go dip, dunk, or up or down, or even hit a player. With this, there's a great scene in the book The Natural talking about Roy Hobbs sinking into bat. The ball comes, he's staring at the pitcher. He knows something's good about to happen. But with this scene takes about 6 pages to develop because the author is pushing the line of disbelief to make the reader want more. And so Roy hits the ball's in the air for about 3 pages, and as a reader, you'll keep reading the page, you keep wanting more, you want more and more and more. That's what the human body wants. And so the ball finally goes out, and that's when you know it's going to happen. That's when you know the ball's finally gone after like the 7th page. Literature has changed over time, and now with modern day TV, it's going to have to change even more because the TV is so live that you can watch the event happening. Where literature, it takes about 3 hours, or in a game, it only takes about 2. So if you can read about it later, it's going to hurt the books. But if you can watch it live, you might as well. And I leave you with this question. How can literature push the limits to take off, to beat the live TV? Thank you.